Hello, everyone. Today we're talking about a big moment for 7 Little Johnstons fans. Elizabeth Liz Johnston and her fiancé Bryce Baldin are reportedly expecting their second child. That's right, baby Baldin number 2 might be on the way. We're going to break down everything, from the rumors to the reactions, and what this could mean for the couple's growing family. From their ups and downs to welcoming their daughter Leighton Drew Baldin in November 2023, Liz and Bryce have been through a lot. Now, fans are buzzing with news that Liz might be pregnant again. Is it true? What's the latest? How are fans reacting? Let's go through it all in today's deep dive. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. For anyone new to 7 Little Johnstons, here's a quick recap. Liz Johnston is one of 5 kids of Trent and Amber Johnston, stars of the TLC reality show about a family of 7, all living with achondroplasia, a common form of dwarfism. Liz, now 23, has always been a fan favorite thanks to her determination, kind personality, and relatability. She's a registered nurse, a loving sister, and now a proud mom. Liz's story on the show has been inspiring, from building her career to working through her relationship with longtime boyfriend Bryce Baldin. She's shown what it means to follow your dreams and stay grounded. Bryce, who isn't a little person, has been part of Liz's life since 2018. Their relationship started in high school and has had its share of challenges, but their love has kept fans watching season after season. Bryce graduated from Mary Persons High School in Forsyth, Georgia, in 2019. He's known for being chill and supportive, but the couple has dealt with some tough moments, from family disagreements to figuring out life as young parents. The birth of their daughter, Leighton Drew Baldin, on November 3rd, 2023, was a huge step. Liz and Bryce became the first Johnston siblings to become parents. Now, let's talk about where they are today. In May 2025, Liz and Bryce got engaged, and fans were thrilled. Bryce proposed during a beach trip in Pensacola, Florida, surrounded by family. The pictures were beautiful, Liz showing off her ring, Bryce hugging her, and little Leighton stealing the spotlight. They even picked a wedding date, November 8th, 2025, at Trent and Amber's home. It felt like a fairy tale. But just when fans thought their story couldn't get any more exciting, rumors started going around that Liz might be pregnant again. Could baby number 2 be on the way? Let's take a closer look at why fans think so. The pregnancy rumors started in May 2025, around the same time they announced their engagement. Fans noticed Liz and Bryce posting hints on social media. Some even said Liz looked like she had that pregnancy glow in recent photos. The rumors picked up after a Newsbreak article in May 2025 mentioned that, with their engagement making headlines, people were also speculating that Liz might already be pregnant again. The article didn't confirm anything, but it definitely got people talking. Then there was a Yahoo article from June 2024 where Liz said, "I think one day when Leighton's a little older, maybe closer to school, about having another baby." That was nearly a year ago. Maybe plans changed, and they decided to grow their family sooner. In season 14, which aired in early 2024, Liz and Bryce talked about how hard it was being new parents. They had just welcomed Leighton and were working through a rough patch in their relationship. In an interview with Access Hollywood, Liz said things with Bryce were much better, which made fans hopeful. They didn't mention baby number 2 at the time, but now things might be different. More recently, in a TikTok video posted by Liz's sister Anna Johnston, she hinted at some big family news, but didn't say what it was. That was enough for fans to start guessing Liz might be pregnant again. Fans have also been commenting on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. One user said Liz looks radiant. Is she pregnant again? Another wrote, Bryce and Liz are going to have a whole squad soon. So the internet is definitely buzzing, even without official news. People also noticed Liz wearing looser clothes in recent photos, which could mean something, or it could just be a fashion choice. With their wedding set for November 2025, some fans wonder if they're trying to grow their family before tying the knot. To understand why this new rumor is such a big deal, let's go back to Liz and Bryce's first pregnancy. In September 2023, they surprised everyone with the news that they were expecting their first child. They told People magazine, "Welcoming our newest addition this fall." We couldn't be more excited for baby Baldin to arrive. The announcement came with sweet maternity photos, including one with a sign that said, "Baby coming November 2023. But the full story was even more dramatic. When Liz found out she was pregnant, she and Bryce were going through a tough time and had briefly split. Liz learned she was 21 weeks pregnant and had kept it secret from her family for months. That upset her parents, especially Trent, who said, "Elizabeth being pregnant was not our biggest hurdle. It was that she waited so long to tell us." Because of her achondroplasia, Liz's pregnancy was considered high risk and required special care. Luckily, she had the same OBGYN who had delivered her when Amber was pregnant. Leighton Drew Baldin was born on November 3rd, 2023, weighing 5 pounds 9 ounces and measuring 19 inches long. Fans loved her right away. Liz and Bryce posted adorable pictures with the caption, "The wait is finally over." We're excited to introduce our baby to the world. Leighton's birth started a new chapter for the couple, but not everything was smooth. In season 15, fans saw tension between Bryce and the Johnston family. Some viewers thought Liz and her mom Amber were too controlling, especially when it came to parenting. One fan even said on Instagram, "Bryce deserves better than being treated like an outsider." Still, Liz and Bryce stayed focused on raising their daughter together. Raising an average-sized child as a little person brings unique challenges, and Liz has been open about that. In a July 2024 interview with UK Flick, she said, "We would have been happy if she was little or tall. She's healthy and that's what matters." Right now, Liz and Bryce are living with her parents, which helps with childcare. Bryce's parents also live just 3 houses away, so they have a strong support system. But are they ready to add another baby to the mix? So, the big question, is Liz Johnston really pregnant with her second child? As of June 27th, 2025, Liz and Bryce haven't officially confirmed anything, but the rumors haven't stopped. There are little clues that keep fans guessing. Remember what Liz said back in June 2024, that she might want another baby when Leighton is older. Leighton is now about 19 months old, so it's possible they've decided it's time. We'll have to wait and see if the couple shares any official news. Until then, fans will keep speculating and watching closely for any more hints. Liz and Bryce are engaged, planning a wedding, and seem more in love than ever. A second baby might be the next natural step for them. Fans have been paying close attention to Liz's social media posts. Lately, she's been wearing looser clothes, and some people think she's hiding a baby bump. But to be fair, flowy dresses are trendy right now, and Liz has always had a great sense of style. Still, the timing of those posts, along with their engagement news, has fans convinced that something might be going on. Then there's Anna's TikTok video from May 2025 where she teased big family news. In that video, she confirmed Liz and Bryce's engagement, but some fans believe she was hinting at more than just the wedding. Could it have been a pregnancy announcement too? Or maybe it really was just about the engagement. There's no solid proof yet, but the rumors are getting stronger. Another clue comes from Bryce. In a June 2024 post on Ground News, he shared pictures from a family trip to Puerto Rico, and he looked really happy. Some fans think that kind of joy might be linked to exciting family news. Bryce has also talked about wanting a long future with Liz. In a season 14 confessional, he said, "I see our relationship going on and on forever." A second baby would definitely fit into that future. But there's another side to this. Bryce has also been honest about his fears. In a July 2024 interview with UK Flick, Liz shared that Bryce was still shaken from her C-section with Leighton and didn't feel ready to go through something like that again so soon. So maybe they're waiting a bit longer. Since we haven't gotten an official announcement, all we can do is look at the clues. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Whether Liz is pregnant or not, fans have a lot of feelings about her and Bryce's journey. The Johnston family is really close, but Liz and Bryce's story has sparked a lot of reactions, especially about how Bryce is treated by her family. In season 15, which ended earlier this year, fans noticed tension between Bryce and the rest of the Johnstons. Some people said Amber and Liz were too controlling when it came to how Bryce helped with Leighton. One fan wrote on Instagram, "Bryce is trying so hard, but Amber treats him like he's not good enough." Another said, Liz needs to stand up for Bryce more. It's clear fans really care about Bryce and want things to improve, especially if another baby is coming. Even with the drama, Liz and Bryce seem to be doing well. They're currently living with Liz's parents, which helps with childcare. But they've also talked about wanting their own place and building a home together. In a May 2025 article from TV Season Spoilers, it was mentioned that Liz and Bryce plan to get married at Trent and Amber's house, which shows they're still close with the family despite the ups and downs. If Liz is pregnant again, that would be a big deal for the Johnstons. Leighton is already the first grandchild. A second baby would make Trent and Amber grandparents again. Fans are also wondering whether the second child will be a little person, since Liz has achondroplasia and Bryce does not. Either way, Liz has said that she'll be happy no matter what, just like she was with Leighton. The reaction to these pregnancy rumors online is a mix of excitement and curiosity. On Instagram, one fan said, "Liz and Bryce make the cutest family. Can't wait to see if they have another." Another commented, "I hope they're ready for the chaos of 2 kids." But some are still unsure. One person wrote, "I'll believe it when Liz confirms it herself." So right now, emotions are all over the place. What comes next for Liz and Bryce? Whether or not they're having another baby, they're clearly building a future together. Their engagement in May 2025 was a major moment, and their wedding plans for November 2025 are already getting fans excited. But could a second pregnancy be part of their story on the next season of 7 Little Johnstons? Season 15 just ended in March 2025, and there's already talk about whether the show will come back. A March 2025 article from Soap Opera Spy mentioned that the show could be canceled because of changes in the family's lives, like Liz becoming a mom and Anna's rocky relationship with the rest of the family. But with Liz and Bryce's engagement and the pregnancy rumors, it seems like TLC has plenty of material for a season 16. If Liz is pregnant again, fans would probably get to see her pregnancy journey just like they did with Leighton. People are already guessing how Trent and Amber will react. Will they be excited or nervous like the first time? And what about Bryce? Will he take on even more responsibility as a dad? Or will those family issues come up again? No matter what, Liz and Bryce are definitely busy. Liz is balancing her job as a nurse, raising her daughter, and planning a wedding. Bryce is figuring out how to be a great dad and a future husband. A second baby would bring even more chaos, but also a beautiful new chapter for this growing family. I'm rooting for them, and I know many of you are too. While we wait for official news, we'll be watching their social media closely. They've been private about some things, but they love sharing moments with Leighton and their milestones. If Liz is pregnant again, we'll probably see some adorable maternity photos and maybe even a gender reveal. And that's the full story on the rumors that 7 Little Johnstons star Liz Johnston might be pregnant again. From their engagement to their parenting journey, Liz and Bryce have really won over fans. Whether it's another baby, their dream wedding, or more family stories on TLC, we're here for all of it. What do you think? Is Liz pregnant with baby number 2? Or are these just rumors? Share your thoughts in the comments. Now here's a bonus topic that's gotten fans talking. A lot of 7 Little Johnstons viewers are crushing on Bryce Baldin's brother. Why? In recent scenes, Bryce's brother Brett surprised fans with his looks. People were quick to say how attractive he is. Fans saw Liz and Bryce telling Trent, Amber, and the rest of the family that Leighton would be average-sized in recent season 14 episodes. That was a big moment for the family and for fans of little people. Many people wonder if the kids will grow up to be little or average-sized, and Leighton being the first grandchild made this extra special. This led up to Liz's baby shower, where it was revealed that Leighton would be tall. The baby shower was a big deal, bringing both families together. They expected about 60 guests, which Amber said was a large number. Events like this are always interesting when 2 families come together. Now that Leighton has arrived, both sides are officially grandparents. While there are lots of pictures of Amber and Trent with the baby, Bryce has also shared photos of his dad spending time with Leighton. During these scenes, fans were also focused on someone else, Brett Baldin. Bryce's brother definitely caught people's attention. Bryce is good looking, but his brother Brett had fans swooning. One fan joked, Are we just going to ignore how hot Bryce's brother is? Another said, spicy brother check. Someone else added, Bryce's whole family is so gorgeous. And another viewer said, a hot twin. One more fan shared, I thought the older brother was hubba hubba. Clearly, fans are not just watching for the drama, they're watching for the eye candy too. Whether it's Liz and Bryce's baby news, their relationship journey, or their good-looking relatives. 7 Little Johnstons always gives viewers the mother is. Stunning. Amber must despise her. 7. Little Johnston's Bryce Baldin. Showing off his babies, but why? 7. Though he hadn't intended to become a parent quite yet, Little Johnston star Bryce Baldin found himself smitten with Leon Drew, the girlfriend of Elizabeth Liz Johnston. As a family on vacation in Puerto Rico, he has been proudly displaying his 2 exceptional babies, Liz included. Fans of the Johnston family on TLC believed the rumors of separation when the entire family minus Anna Johnston traveled to Puerto Rico. Speculation had been swirling that Anna might have also skipped Emma's commencement. A vacation is something the family does often. The 7 Little Johnston don't always videotape their vacations. They appeared to have a nice, peaceful time with Leon Drew Baldin, the infant this time. Bryce Baldin is clearly having a wonderful time on vacation with his fiancé and their little kid. He probably hasn't had this much freedom to unwind with his kid till now. After all, filming is a lengthy process, and season 15 was rumored to have begun filming earlier. He also has a job. Thus, he is creating a great deal of lasting memories with Leighton Baldin and Liz Johnston. Taking 4 pictures on Thursday, the doing father posted them to Instagram with the location tag Puerto Rico. Even though the TLC star didn't mention his vacation in the post itself, the caption did. He penned my life. He and Leighton Baldin were seated at a table at what appeared to be a restaurant in the first photo. As she gazed directly into the camera, the endearing child played peacefully with her toys. Her attire was a little apricot. Bryce Baldin and posted a picture of himself, Liz Johnston, and their infant when they were out and about seeing the sights. As she appeared to be sound sleeping in her stroller, their infant seemed exhausted. In the following snap, the TLC star was seen entering what appeared to be the hotel where they had slept. Leighton Baldin was wearing a onesie instead of her apricot suit in that photo. Perhaps it was time to turn in for the night. Last, but not least, the 7 Liz Johnston was shown holding her daughter in Little Johnston's star. They sat beside the pool looking wonderful, all sunny and cheerful. There, her mother allowed her to dip her little toes into the water. There weren't many responses to the post that Bryce Baldin provided in the comments. However, a small number of individuals managed to compose some prose. According to what they stated, you parents look great with an adorable infant. Precious, have you seen the adorable pictures of Bryce Baldin's special infants that he published on social media? Let us know in the space provided. 7 Little Johnstons, Amber Johnston concerned about Liz's baby. But why? The mother of 5 children with androplasia. Amber Johnston described her anxieties for Elizabeth Liz Johnston with the birth of her son Leighton Drew. Her concerns when Liz and Bryce Baldin discussed the pregnancy with them may now be understood by fans of 7 Little Johnston. Fans of TLC noticed in the show's teasers that Bryce was apprehensive about disclosing the news to Trent and his wife. They had moved in together, but rumors circulated that they had broken up. It is unclear if that scenario changed or not. In November, long before the show came back, Elizabeth Liz Johnston gave birth to her baby. Her mother, however, was extremely anxious during those period. Amber Johnston, whose husband Trent is known as Bappa, is now a proud lolly. However, the TLC star's concerns for their daughter were not adequately addressed by the story that circulated on social media. Because of health issues, Amber chose not to have any more biological children after Liz was born, as viewers of the show are aware. Nevertheless, there were further causes for concern. In an exclusive interview with People, the 7 Little Johnston star revealed that they couldn't help but worry even though Liz appeared certain there wouldn't be any issues, and it has to do with the difficulties that small people encounter physically. According to her statement to the publication, Elizabeth must undergo a C-section while under general anesthesia, which means she is put to sleep entirely. This is quite difficult. When it comes to delivering a baby quickly, we have an excessively thin and somewhat fused pelvis. When the time came for Trent to give birth, he wasn't quite at ease at the hospital despite his best efforts. The primary reason, he explained, was that neither he nor Amber Johnston were present when his daughter underwent surgery. She was 21 at the time. Therefore, they weren't supposed to go with her to the operating room entrance. They chose to let the baby's father, Bryce Baldin, to accompany her instead. The first time Amber hadn't returned with one of our children was this, he remarked. Whenever the children were young, they would always accompany them. He found it difficult to not be able to tell Liz that everything would be okay. This time, he said Bryce was there. As you are aware, Elizabeth and Bryce had to be together for this because it was their child. Thus it was difficult. How does Amber Johnston's concern for Elizabeth Liz Johnston during her childbirth strike you? She was under general anesthesia when she gave birth to her daughter. In case you were unaware, leave a comment below too. Let us know. 7 Little Johnston's Bryce Baldin tells Leon how he really feels, but why? Not one member of the TLC family is as reserved as 7 Little Johnston's star Bryce Baldin. However, he recently shared his true feelings for Leighton Drew Baldin, his baby girl. What was said by Bryce then? Everyone on TLC has been working together to support their new addition, Lou and Drew Baldin, since the arrival of the 7 Little Johnston's baby in November 2023 when Liz and Bryce became new parents. They changed their course. Social media has been flooded with new photos and updates of baby Leon since her arrival. According to followers of 7 Little Johnstons, officially, Trent and Amber Johnston are also proud grandparents. Therefore, every member of the family has made time for her. Using him as a comfortable bed, Trent Johnston posted a sweet photo of his granddaughter dozing off on him. The official 7 Little Johnston's Instagram account has also featured a few baby updates from Amber Johnston. Since Leighton's debut, so much has happened that it's easy to forget that Bryce Baldin and Liz Johnston were rumored to be splitting up not so long ago. These two not only remained together, but they also gave birth to their daughter in a joyful home, suggesting that they are a stronger relationship than ever. Fans have commented on how much happier Bryce and Liz appeared in 7 Little Johnston. After spending 2 months at home with their daughter, Liz even disliked having to go back to work. The future of Bryce Baldin with Liz and their family was also discussed. When these two were dealing with a round of divided gossip, things were very different from now. When it comes to public life,